Hello and welcome back to the MUSOS podcast. This is the second episode of season 2.
Season 2, baby.
Yep,
we're
back.
Are the Musos.
Yep, and we're still doing that apparently.
Are we still doing that? We need to do that. We should do it more often, just randomly.
Yeah.
It needs to be a soundboard for something
it does.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I think so, definitely.
So I had this wedding on Saturday, wedding gig.
Yep.
I had a couple gigs on the weekend. Saturday wedding gig, and I'm getting into like filming my own content for weddings and stuff.
Yes.
And I've worked out that the best way to do it is get there nice and early and do it before. So you set everything up, and when you do your sound check, then get your camera out, record yourself, record your audio, and that way you play your songs in the beautiful setting. The tricky bit is there's no people there, like mingling. So sometimes I can get a little camera somewhere sneaky, but if I can't, which like this Saturday, I kind of had to put the camera like on a table, so I'm not going to be able to put it there. Sometimes like it looks like it's the videographers.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to risk someone because you can't, once you're playing, you can't do anything. So
you're stuck. You're in.
Anyway, I set up everything, got this really nice shot, was just about to play some music, and I did, and I started with that song "To Build a Home," which we were just talking about before, which is I only heard it a couple of weeks ago in some wedding thing. I definitely knew it.
Yeah. All right, a couple of technical issues there, but what I was saying is, for anyone who hasn't seen the video of Tom doing this little sound check, you need to go check it because you do a fucking insane cover of it. I just fits.
Cheers.
We've spoken before about how some songs just like fit.
Yeah.
With people's voices and stuff. I think it's one of those where it definitely fits.
I heard it the other week, and I was like, I just knew I was like, I can sing that. That's got my like, the guy sings kind of like the way I do. Anyway, It was funny because I've been listening to it a bit. I still don't fully understand the structure of the song because it gets a bit weird after that.
I've tried to do it before, but it's weird because it's weird.
It's a bit weird. So I knew the first bit, but what's funny is I knew the first lyrics to that first bit, which I sang, but I actually don't know the lyrics well enough. And I actually sang, it goes like, there is a place that I don't feel alone. There's a place where I don't feel alone. There is a place that I feel at home. And I sang in that video, which was the one clip I got. I only had time to sing for about 20 seconds before like guests started turning up. And I was like, oh no, like I just got the camera set up. They're really early because they've come from the ceremony and they're told canapes are 4:30, but they've rocked up like literally 25 minutes before classic. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to turn the camera off. So I did that, got the clip, but I sang, this is a place where I feel alone. I didn't say don't. This is a place where I feel alone. And then this is a place where I feel at home. I sang it wrong. And then since I want to use it for this like wedding clip, I don't want to get the lyrics wrong. So I've doctored it. I like edited it. I got my phone and I sang along, and it was honestly, go listen to it.
To be honest,
I did a really good job. I've done this. I have done this before on a video, but you can kind of splice in, and I just recorded it on my phone in front of my laptop. And it goes, where I don't, and that don't is like I like spliced it in between to get it in there. And you can't see my mouth anyway, but I did such a good job playing it back. I was like, I definitely can't tell. And I had to EQ it and add some reverb to blend it.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah, that's a good clip. But I'm not throwing it away because the words are wrong. And it's nice to put the lyrics on the screen.
It's shot. It looks good and it sounds really good.
Yeah.
Despite the terrible lyrics.
And I threw a couple of like shots of the venue in there to make a bit of like a nicer video, a bit more engaging or whatever. But it's a nice video of that song. And I want to do a proper one. That's what I've been thinking.
I think a proper cover.
I think standing on like in somewhere nice with a good shot, like a proper live session-y thing will be good. But I clearly don't know the words.
No. I think the shot matches the song well, which makes it all sort of tie together very well as well.
But it's really nice to get that kind of live. I like because there's so much. Oh my god! Now that I'm like, doing a bit of wedding content on this little Instagram I'm doing. And running a few ads. I'm getting a lot of ads for musicians that do weddings. And
it is
oh my god,
favorite things, right? One of my things I tell people all the time is like, you can curate your Instagram or your TikTok feed to whatever you want. Like you don't just get served things. It's kind of like it shows you what you watch. It just keeps, you're in an echo chamber and it just keeps you in there. So you can like control that by going, okay, I want more, say, music content. You just let's keep it open on someone singing a song or playing music or whatever. Click on an ad, like do all the things.
Yeah, you only got to click on one ad for it to be like, oh,
and then it's like, oh, this is what you want to see. We'll give you all this. So it's like, in terms of like research for if you wanted to run some ads and things like that, you kind of go, right, what's everybody else doing? Like you click on a couple of them and then it'll hammer you. But what is so much fun with that is like some of the ones that you get are just there. It's just like, why did you paid money for me to see this?
I know. So it's there's quite a lot of, well, like the thing that I did a little doctor there, but there's like, you know, of the audio just to make like a one word that I didn't get right. But there's so many terrible recordings with just overdubbed, or they're overdubbed. So it's studio recorded and then they go outside and then they play and pretend to play and they do the you know, and it's so obvious and it just looks and sounds so bad, and so many wedding bands do that and it just doesn't have the natural feel. It also is doctored, so obviously it's studio, they might not be that good. But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely like I'm a bit of a purist with that, because I'm like, no, live is better.
Yeah, same.
And it's funny because getting into DJing, I'm now on DJ TikTok and I'm beginner, but I'm engaging with a lot of DJ content. So my feed is just DJ. And I'm noticing, because you can mix with like stems and stuff, and there's all these things, and there's so many of these easy hacks that I'm looking into that I keep seeing in the comments. These like, you know, more professional DJs are just like, no, they're purists. They're like, no, you can't use, which is what you can't use these effects. You can't do this. And so I'm like a purist in the music realm. But when it comes to DJing, I'm like, man, I'm going to twist the knob that sounds good. Like, it's so funny. I'm going
to pre-record this and stand outside like I'm doing it live.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what you do. Like you're doing that, but in the DJ world.
Because exactly. And it's because they've worked so hard to get to a point where they are good. So they're like, why would you pre-record your music? And like, I completely understand that. But as a new DJ, I'm like, man, this is easy.
You're just using all. I will put more stabilizers on this bike if I can.
Absolutely, everything. I'm using that auto sync button like every song, just like bang, bang, bang.
Oh yeah, I've seen things that they're like, oh no, you need to learn to do it without. I'm like, no, there is no.
That's my training wheel. That button is always going to be there. I'm taking that button everywhere. No,
it's not going to be there all the time because I'm going to wear it out. That button will disintegrate soon. I'm going to smash that button to pieces. Oh, so cool. That's fun. That's fun. I've got a DJ wedding. No, not a wedding. I've got a DJ gig coming up this weekend. So I have a lot of practice to do. So I'll be smashing that.
Yeah, nice. I'll be keen to hear about that next week.
Yeah, that'll be
fun. Smashing the beat match button.
Yeah. That'll be fun. Yeah. Did you play anything else this weekend? Oh, how did the rest of the wedding go? What was it?
It rained. There was a storm coming. Thank God for bomb radar, because I knew rain was coming, but working out the time. Firstly, thank God I was on the balcony undercover. It rained so much that it was like splashing on me off a tree outside. Like it was the kind of rain that's like, it was like torrential. Torrential, serious. It would have been hailing in parts of Sydney. But it was that kind of rain. Yeah.
You infamously on this podcast disagree with all weather apps. So,
true. Except for the radar. No, I do like the radar. I'm looking at the radar. I do. I actually, But the radar, you've only got a window of the next couple hours. That's the only thing that's legit. I think the forecast is garbage. I still believe that.
The forecast is completely garbage.
And I think the radar is actually, you can see it coming in, and you're like, and it does that. I don't know how it works, but it does the predictive of the next 90 minutes. And it is handy because that's when you're setting up. And that's when I was like, I looked at it and bang on 4:30 when I started, it was like, that is some dark purple coming right over this spot. And it did. And it was like, it was a bit grim, and then it just dumped down. Like it was splashing on my guitar and my gear and stuff. Like a bit, like not heaps, like enough that I'm like, I'm at that point as a musician where I'm like, get a bit wet, move on with my life. I used to get so stressed out about that stuff, being like, what's all my equipment? It's so expensive.
I still do sometimes. It depends if I want to.
Oh, it depends. if I was out anywhere with an umbrella or something out in that, it would be gone. I would have lost thousands of dollars.
like,
So
there's
this
nothing
water
chance.
was like, this was just like saturating.
Yeah.
But yeah, rain came and it was really cool because actually it dumped down and everyone was like crammed onto this little balcony because there's not much space. And then, of course, the sky just opened and the sun just came out afterwards. And it was like beautiful. And it was actually, I had a quick chat to the bride and groom before they went into the reception. But I feel like it makes it more eventful, especially that way, to get the sunshine and the rain, because it kind of makes it more of a thing. It's just more like, it's dramatic. You know, no one wants your balmy, predictable. Everyone wants a little bit of anxiety. Like, oh, is the bride going to get soaked, or is it going to be good? It's just like it's perfect.
And then especially if it ends nicely.
The way the sun came out,
went the other way,
it was beautiful.
if it was the other way and it just ends in a torrential downpour, you're like, oh, this is symbolism for the wedding.
When it works out, when it works out.
Yeah. But it's like now with this symbolism of it's like, oh, look, there will be storms, but there will always be a sunny day.
100%. But one part about the wedding I got to see, which I hadn't seen yet, is at Atoll Hall. I've heard about this from other vendors, but I was
really in it. The depths of me wanted you to say the consummation, but anyway, carry on.
No,
I've never seen one before.
The kookaburras at Atoll Hall. They are. Yeah, so they essentially, as soon as canapes come out, the kookaburras know exactly what's going on, and they are just diving in and just ripping canapes out of people's hands. So I've actually got footage while I'm playing. Every now and then I smile at the camera. I didn't get footage of it because the camera was on me while I'm playing, but every now and then I'm just smiling at the camera because that's when someone has been swooped by a kookaburra for canapes. So it's nice when you're the entertainment.
You actually have footage of it.
You've also got entertainment from me, which is nice.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're watching people getting swooped.
But apparently the people one of the guys who like manages that venue apparently goes out and feeds the kookaburras heaps beforehand to try and make them full so they won't do it, which I don't think solves the problem.
No, they're just like, oh yeah, food comes here, and that's.
I think they're just like, no. That's canapes for the kookaburras.
Yeah.
And then Maine's is just like they're picking off.
It's like, that was their canapes, and then they're just tucking in later on.
That's funny. Anyway, that was quite entertaining. And then easy one like that was I just did canapes, and I didn't even do the ceremony for that one because they did it somewhere else. So that was nice. And then Sunday, just cruisy pup gig. Played the Diddy, which is like a bowls club, and it was very chill. I'm trying to think if anything eventful happened. Not really. Just loaded in. Oh, it was hot. Actually, it was really windy. It's really gusty at some point, so stuff was just blowing everywhere. And then I felt like I should be in an ad for like antihistamines because I just inhaled something and I couldn't stop sneezing and I couldn't sing. So I'm just there, and it wasn't just that. Usually that's fine, but there were just these two women sitting in front of me, and they both, instead of sitting across the table talking, they both sat on the other side, like audience, like at me. And so I'm just there, like crying and sneezing for like a good like 10 minutes, and they're just like watching me, and I'm just like, oh, can you just look away?
Just look away
until I like get this, until I like I'm not dying here.
It's obviously a thing. It's obviously a thing, but like I didn't really think about it until sort of researching it. But like, so there's obviously, because there's antihistamines, there are histamines, which obviously there is. Because
histamines.
Yeah.
So are they the things that you?
That's what causes a reaction. Yeah.
Sniff up.
Well, yeah, I guess. Sometimes.
I don't like histamines. Okay, go on.
But no. So when I drink, it's like a really heavy, like craft beers or stuff like that. The next day I'm just like bunged up. Yeah. And like chesty, like I've got a bit of a cold.
They put histamines in the beer.
It's the histamines within it or something like that. And the same thing with red wine. Red wine absolutely wrecks me. If I drink red wine, it's like I've got a cold, like a really bad cold.
That's so weird. Why are the histamines in the wine?
I don't know.
And the beer?
It's something to do with some nitrates.
What does a histamine look like?
I don't know. I didn't look into it that much. Histamine. What about histamine? Nobody talks about that. I don't know, but that's what made me think of that. The antihistamine, uncle histamine.
Yeah. I wonder what else they're in. Definitely.
Probably in lots
When
of
it's
stuff.
windy, yeah. Ugh. Anyway, yeah,
we need to
just
find out
dust.
what it actually is.
Yeah.
Because what it's in.
I'm sure
Why
there's
do
a
they keep adding it to
science
things?
podcast that you could
Yeah.
probably listen to and probably learn things from. But instead, you listen to this podcast and learn nothing.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true, actually.
You learn a lot.
You learn the
about
kookaburras will eat your
Yeah.
canapes at a wedding as a whole. Yeah.
That's exactly what you'll learn.
Hmm.
And not much else. Not much else at all.
Yeah. But yeah, that was me. How about you? What did you do?
This weekend for me, I had a double on Friday.
Oh,
I did Squires Landing.
Yeah, and then you had a big gig on Saturday, right?
Yes, Squires Landing Jacks on Friday.
Yeah.
And then so that was just a casual, the huge, just a double. Oh wait, there was something I thought about in the Squires gig, and I wanted to talk to you about it, but I genuinely have forgotten about what it was now, because that was such a long day, because they do 3.5 hours at Squires.
Yeah.
And
I hate the extra half hour.
it
hate
wrecks you
that.
because you just don't
It's the
know how
worst.
to.
It's non-standard. No.
You're like, oh, cool, I'll do like 45 and I'll break. You're like, oh, actually, no, because there's an extra 30 in there somewhere.
I think you should charge way more because you have to do maths. I don't like that. I know that I'm doing 3:45s and I'm taking
Inconvenience
two
of it all.
22-minute breaks. Like
Well, you
one of
need,
my breaks. You know,
I reckon you just add
whatever it
that
is.
30 minutes, extra 30 minutes into break time.
Yeah,
You don't have to do any
You
more
want me to
math.
be here for half an hour? I can.
I'll just put 15
Yeah.
minutes on the breaks on
That's
each
it.
break. It's
Yeah.
fine. I can do that.
Yeah,
Easy.
no.
But yeah, I did that one and then shot straight off to Coogee to do Little Jacks. 3 hours. I didn't break. I just went straight through.
Yeah, it's wild.
Standard practice. I
Just
did
'cause
that. It was a good crowd. It was a good crowd
Yeah.
actually. I've noticed a change. I've played there for a few years now, and I've noticed a change in like what really goes. And it's kind of like
because of the age groups changing.
Yeah. So like
yeah.
that
Interesting.
age group that is now that, because it kind of, the venue for the most part, it's kind of like, because of the price of drinks and stuff in there, it's quite expensive. So the age group is kind of like 28 to say 35 and maybe a bit older.
Yeah.
And so you don't get youngsters coming through. So the new songs, you play a lot of new songs, they don't really hit for the most part. Like they'll always do something, but the things that go off the most are now things like The Calling, Wherever You Will Go, and Atomic Kitten, Whole Again. Those songs go off. Yeah, like, and it's like unbelievable how much they like take, and it's just like, oh, so we're in this sort of era in this venue
that's the pocket
where they, and you can just play like any, like I was playing like Peter Andre and stuff like that, and it was just everything just hit.
That's so interesting.
And you're just like, yeah, this is you just find this little pocket you're in. And
Yeah.
Doing Wherever Whenever by Shakira. And the place is just bouncing. You're just like, this is easy at this point. I can just bang these out all day. So that was really fun. So I didn't end up having a break just because I was having fun and I can't be bothered to talk to people in the break, which is one of the most annoying things about the gig.
It's like, hard. You don't want to tell them that, but it's true. Sometimes you're at a gig and you're like, I'm just going to keep playing because I don't want to socialize with anyone here.
It's the most, it happens the most at private events.
Yeah, private events are awkward.
Definitely
well, usually because it's like a set vibe, family members.
Yeah, and you
stuff.
don't know anyone there. There's lots of people talking. I don't want to talk to anyone, and it's kind of.
And
like,
you also don't want to be.
Play.
I never want to be that weird muso dude who's just over in the corner, just like.
Yeah, but the thing is, but also
I'm not that. I'm never that. But
you've been asked every single sort of general music question about 100 times by now, and they're just going to ask you them, and you're like, I just can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered to tell you. Yes, I do this full time. Yeah. I've been playing guitar for a while now.
I've done a couple times where I'm like, you got to make sure that your gear's not going to turn off or anything, but I just go for a walk up the street or like around the block or something and just get out of there.
The stories I love are like, I've spoken to like people when they're just like, I'm just sat in my car outside, and there's like people out having a smoke, just like looking at me, sat in the car.
Yeah, I've been that guy.
Like, yeah.
I'm like, oh, I know that person. They're like, the musician, is he done? He's just sitting out there in his car.
He's just sitting on it. And the people
doesn't
are
want
like,
to talk to you.
You get a break? What do you mean you get a break?
Yeah.
It's like,
No, people don't get that totally, but it's like singing. It's a thing. But then again, yeah, when you go do the 3 hours straight, they're like, he doesn't need a break.
No,
but it's interesting how much of like a muscle that is. Because I actually was thinking about this the other day. I always think about the first 3 hour gig I ever did, and I remember it. And it was
I thought I was going to die.
no,
Like, it was too
I
much.
went to like I was called like the Bald Monkey or something, Brass Monkey. No, not Brass Monkey. That's Cronulla.
No,
that's Cronulla.
Yeah.
Wasn't the Brass Monkey? It was definitely not. It was the something monkey. Not the three monkeys. I don't know. It was
Three
actually
monkeys.
it was in Narrabeen. Someone know what it's called. It was just like a bistro-y, pubby thing.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
I got my first 3 hour gig there, and good Lord, I remember walking out after my like maybe even after my first set. I don't even know, and I'm just looking at my like absolutely tattered fingers.
Yeah.
And I'm like holding them, and this like I remember I would like go and like I'd ask for like a glass of like cold water, and I'd like hold the glass and like chill the tips of my fingers on the icy glass to try and like numb the pain of like having to play guitar for 3 hours straight. Like it was hard, and singing was always less of an issue to sing that long, but it was just your fingers would just. And these days now, it's like, man, I don't feel anything.
I don't feel anything, not even just in my fingers.
Actually,
I remember.
I do, but it's different. It's more like nerve pain and stuff.
Yeah,
but it's like
it's too much. You've gone too deep.
It's a bit. Yeah,
I remember because I first booked all my gigs through an agent, and I remember when he was like asking me, like trying to book me in for 3 weekend gigs. And I was like, there's no chance I can play 3 days in a row.
9 hours of playing.
There's no
That's
chance.
wild.
And then fast forward like 6 months, and you're doing 14 gigs in 6 days.
No, I
That's
know.
like stupid.
I did one of those. The three gigs, 9 hours of playing in a day.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
And
you
then-
do
and
it
then
once, and you're
all
like,
I
why
would
do I
do-
do it? It's not
Yeah.
even, why did I
and
do
you're
that?
so enthusiastic that you're going hard for the entire
Yeah, you're like
time.
keen. You're like, I'm
Because
doing
you're
this.
just like,
Yeah.
I need to impress everyone.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
show off. I need to do all this stuff. So the main gig of my weekend was on Saturday, where I played at the Metallica concert, which
sick.
was very different. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
I heard I heard that's like have they not played a show in like 12 years? Was that
Honestly,
wrong?
no idea.
No, I saw something. I saw some article about it today, and I think that might have been their first show, either their first show in Australia in 12 years, or their first show in 12 years. Does that sound
maybe
right?
the first time back in Sydney in 12 years, maybe
Anyway,
something like that.
probably Sydney. That's where it's
Yeah, that would make sense because they've already played Melbourne.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
What, 12 years ago?
12 years ago. Melbourne. It's a
a
long walk.
tour. It's a long tour.
They gotta get
Brisbane's
all
like
the gear up. There was a
2043.
lot of speakers there. Back and forth walking, carrying all the speakers. It's a grind. They were 20 when they started. So I was playing in one of the like VIP sort of lounges.
Yeah, cool.
So people pay for like the premium seats, the before and after show sort of drinks and dinners and all these kinds of things. So I was playing in there before the gig, and then given sort of access to do whatever the hell I wanted. So so what happened? That rain you spoke about for the wedding happened as I was arriving at the stadium, and so they ended up, because it's out at Olympic Park, and so there's no cover from the rain, and so rather than having everyone sort of just get drenched outside, they knew that it was going to be blowing over, and so they got everyone in. And the way that the stadium's laid out, you've got that huge sort of spiral areas,
walkway
and
thing.
The walkways. So they just got people just in all of those.
What, without going through the ticket gates?
Yeah, so they just put them all in, and then sort of had it
Just
internally
like
sort of
like
locked.
cattle, like sheep. They're just like getting there.
essentially,
Little sheep.
yeah.
Literally, they're
Just get out of the
shepherding.
rain sheep. Yeah, they shepherd them in there. I sort of got all my gear out of
Safe
the car.
from the wolves.
Safe from the wolves. Safe from the wolves.
Yep.
But I got all my gear out of the car, and as I get out, the rain stops. So I'm like, cool, straight in. Like, get in, into the stadium, straight in, up to the lounge.
Get a lanyard?
Wristband, no lanyard this time. We've both played there before for other events, and you get lanyards and stuff. Which
Yeah, do
is
you
way
remember when
cooler.
we just got in and she was like, "How did you get in here?" We're like, "Oh, we got lanyards." She's like, "Who gave you the lanyards?" Like she was supposed to come and give us the lanyards. We're like, "No,
we're just like, we could just get anywhere we want.
She's like,
but that was kind of like what it was. This with the wristband, it was kind of the exact same thing. I just like hold it up, and people just like wave me through everywhere.
Yeah, it's just the high vis of the wrist.
Yeah, it was. And so, got in. There's AV all there. So the guy's like, "What do you need?" I'm like, DI, and then I'll plug my mic in through. I'll come through my sort of setup, and he's like, "Yeah, cool, mic stand." I'm like, "Yes, please." He's like, "Mic." I'm like, "Go on then, why not?"
Go on then.
But the problem with that, I don't. Right.
Have you got any musicians back there?
Well, the mic smelled a bit funny.
Oh yeah, I think
you know,
I bet mine
using a
smells
mic-
funny, but I only use my own,
but
so it's
you
kind of like
only-
your own
yeah,
breath.
yeah.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
know. It's disgusting,
And so I was there. I was like, "Oh God."
yeah, don't.
This I can smell the mic, and that's
bring your own
really
mic.
off-putting. And
You would have
I
had your
just
mic, yeah.
remembered that. I had my mic, and I was like, I can use mine. But
Yeah, that's nasty.
so in future I shall be using my own, my
and like
own mic.
they've never put a
Oh, you just don't
microscope to
know.
a SM.
Do you know what? I
58.
Yeah. Oh God. Well, no. See, my old mic. My old mic that I use as a sort of secondary whatever.
Yeah, speech mic.
Yeah. Although when I played a wedding a couple of weeks ago, I was going to use that as a speech mic, but it is so beaten up. I'm like, I can't.
Oh, you can't give that.
If
to
that's
them
in any
'cause it's just
photos,
like,
it looks awful.
It's like a squashed
And, like,
mushroom on
so I
top.
had to
Yeah,
give
yeah.
them my mic and use the second one.
Yeah, well, that's
so
true.
that's
You
something-
don't want a photo of that speech, and they've got this.
and it's just like it's this mic
absolute-
it's being through the works.
Yeah.
But so that mic, years and years and years ago, I was playing a terrible bar, and these two girls came in. It was one of their birthdays. They dance in. She hits my mic stand. It hits me right in the mouth.
Oh, yep.
Chips my tooth.
Yep.
And about 2 months later, I'm singing, and I'm like, it's there. It's in the mic.
No.
The chip bit of my
disgusting.
tooth is
No.
in the grill of the mic. And so that's my secondary mic.
Oh my
So
god.
cooked up.
It's like a tooth in it.
So
I hate it when people do that. Oh.
Don't inspect what is on someone's mic.
Yeah.
Definitely don't.
That is the classic reason to if you have a mic, you keep it off to the side if you can. I'm lucky that
Yeah.
my pedal board now, I naturally put it off to the side. But if your mic is
Yeah.
straight in front of you, it's more likely to smack you in the face when people
Yeah,
bump it,
I
which
have
they
it,
do
so
all
you've
the
got
time.
the 3 feet. I have one pointing at me because
Yeah,
then
yeah.
if the mic gets knocked, it goes either side of me.
Yeah.
It falls either side. So that's the way I have it. set
I've
up.
got like a big pedal board, so I have to put my mic that way, but it kind of off centers it nicely.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I used to. Yeah, you get I've had a few of those, and you just like the rest of the gig
ruins everything for everyone.
And it's always the classic. Whoever bumped into it, you're like, "Oi!" and they're just oblivious.
They've got no
completely.
idea.
No idea. They've just literally
No
like
idea.
essentially they've just like kind of punched you in the face in a very discreet
yeah,
way.
there's no idea. No.
And they don't know
you get
that while the
annoyed that
music
you tell them.
was going, they hear a guy sing, but you literally go, "Poof," and it goes, the sound it comes through the whole PA system, and that's the sound of you being smacked in the mouth with a microphone.
Yeah.
I can't believe your tooth was in the mic.
Yeah, literally, it was in there. I don't know if I got it out. It might still be in there. If it's still in there, I will put a picture up of it.
You cut someone with that. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
feral.
yeah, the mic smelled, so that wasn't ideal. But yeah, it's just a super easy sound check. The problem I had was I was planning on. So I've got a bit of a hectic month, and so I planned out my months of like what I need to get done ahead of the weekend's gigs and all things like that. So, but obviously I have toddlers, and they had gastro because that's what toddlers do.
Yep.
And so my week was ruined. I didn't get to prep anything. And so my set was like pretty I wasn't ready for a Metallica.
Oh right, yeah. Crowd.
Mm-hmm. And like it's so much so that I'm playing songs and that I just like this guy and this table claps. I finish a song and this table claps, and like it was pitiful enough that they were clapping, right? But what made it worse is when they finished clapping, I overheard the guy saying, "It must be hard."
No.
Like, no.
Oh,
Don't give me that much pity, please.
That's killer. No, take it away.
Take it away.
Oh man, just sit there with your stinky microphone,
no,
being like,
stinky mic,
must be
playing
hard.
stinky music. Because when, like,
But then
it's
again, it would have just been it's the classic. But I get that.
But
I think you get that everywhere.
hits in
You get the
Metallica. I've
pity
got an
everywhere.
acoustic guitar.
People. I always just get the pity as they're leaving. They go, "I know no one's engaging with you, but I was listening.
Loved it.
I was listening."
But no, in fairness, like when I broke and I had a break, there were a couple of people that came up to me, and because I was like, I do have quite a lot of like I grew up listening to like a lot of heavier stuff, so I've got a lot of it in the back pocket, doing like weird versions of Slipknot and stuff like that. I can do those, and so when I pull those out, like they catch people off guard. So there were some good ones that suited, but then you have to be a fan of it to hear it or understand what it was, kind of thing. But I had a couple of people pull me up, be like, "Oh, that was like I've never heard it sound like that before," kind of thing. So that was good. But what was interesting as well with the gig itself, before I started, so I was supposed to be playing from like 5 till 7:30, say a break or two in that. Because of the rain and they got everyone up in these spirals, they then had to get them all out when the gates were opening. So they had to get everybody out to then open the gates to get them all back in again.
Back in, yeah.
And so I was supposed to be starting at 5, and so the girl who's dealing with me, she's like, "Cool, wait, we're going in 5." I'm like, "Cool, yeah, I'm all ready. We've sound checked, perfect."
Oh, yep.
So I start playing, and she comes back in 2 minutes later. She's like, "Wait, they're not even the spiral isn't moving. The spiral isn't moving.
Yeah.
They haven't even started letting them out of the spiral yet."
Yep.
And so we were sitting there for ages, and then I didn't end up starting until like
classic.
6. So I'm an hour into the booking already, so it's like, cool, I don't mind. And then I played for like 40 minutes. The sound guy's like, "Let's take a break," and then he's like, "Come back in." I played for like 30 minutes. He's like, "But I come back on in 10." So I'm like, "Yeah," and then I play for like 25 minutes. So I play for 25 minutes, and then it's like 7 o'clock or 5 past 7. And he's like, "Oh, we do one more break?" And then he's like, "What time are you finishing?" I'm like, 7:30. He's like, "Don't worry about it."
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
He's like, don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, cool, easy." Which it was like, super good. So, but then that meant that I got to wander around and
check out and enjoy the show.
Check out the gig itself.
And
So
how's that?
It was good. Suicidal Tendencies were opening. I knew nothing about them, and what I can tell you is if you Google them, Google will give you Lifeline. So
that's not great for their marketing, is it?
Yeah, I know.
Australia.
I was like, no, the
I guess
band.
Lifeline's
Can I get the
Australian,
band?
right?
I was like, can you
I
just,
want to listen
and it's
to
just giving me like,
Suicidal
"Are you okay?" And I'm like,
Yeah, are you okay?
"I just want to know about the band. I just want to see something
so
about
funny.
the band, please."
Yeah.
And like even then, when it's giving you that, the top banner is just like, "Well, just in case."
That's got to be holding them back. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think so. I think they probably play into it. If
Then
you go
again,
like Suicidal
I
Tendencies.
don't know what the songs are like, but maybe it's a good call.
Yeah.
I don't know what they say in the songs, but the band, it's a strong band name.
Yeah, strong band name. But then I think overall, like the concert itself was probably the loudest concert that I have ever been to.
Oh, really?
It was genuinely the loudest thing. I
expect it from Metallica.
Yeah, I expected it from Metallica.
But yeah, they really were just
expected
like,
it.
no, just
No, it was
bring
just,
the
it was
extra
just like,
subs.
Yeah, bring it all. Yeah. That's why it took him
Wall
12 years
sound.
to bring all the gear.
They're like, I want
to
people to
Sydney.
be deaf.
Honestly,
This show.
but the thing
Pretty
was,
good
right,
watch.
so I spoke to a bunch of people afterwards. Like, I'm not a big Metallica fan.
Did you like the show? What?
What?
I spoke to lots of people afterwards. Didn't hear anything.
Couldn't hear a thing. Yeah, I spoke to lots though. But no, I spoke to a lot of people like after the show, like there and then a couple of days after.
Yeah.
And like, because I'm not a big Metallica fan. There's a bunch of songs that they do that I like, and I'm like, yeah, I can. They're good songs, but I'm not like I wouldn't have gone otherwise.
Wouldn't have had the hearing loss.
No, I
wouldn't have opted in for the hearing loss.
No,
okay,
no. But apparently they're notoriously sloppy live.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't know whether I was just I'm not used to hearing their music or what, but it could have been like because it was so loud, but it was hard to differentiate
or just what was going on.
Yeah, and I couldn't even, for a lot of things, I couldn't tell the tempo of the
I guess
song.
that's
like,
the thing.
I couldn't see where the beat was.
Sounds like their thing is just like decibels
wall of
and
noise,
wall of noise. I guess that's kind of...
It really did feel that way. And I was like, okay.
It's masking their playing behind volume.
Maybe it's not just me not understanding it. Like kind of, maybe I'm just like, I'm missing the mark because I'm not into it. But no, it was apparently that was the case. Now, people who are massive Metallica fans would have been like, "No, this was mad. It was crazy. They loved it."
It's like the equivalent of them being like, "It's like jazz. Like it's supposed to be out of time." When you hear jazz sometimes, and you're like
heavy, and it's
like I know Jacob Collier is a genius, but like I don't think that sounds good.
Yeah, are we all just agreeing he's a genius? Like, what?
Yeah, is it? I don't know.
Yeah. But what was really crazy that when obviously like their fan base is wild for them, like they are wild, and so like I'm stood up on like the side, and I'm looking down onto these pits that are just going.
Oh, and it's like that scene from Lion King.
It's genuinely like hyenas, like it's like
just running through the thing.
Like, there's fire going on everywhere, but it was mad, like because there was a song I don't know what song it was, but it's kind of like a kind of like it's like TNT kind of vibes for AC/DC, where it's like oi, like that kind of thing. And because I'm up on the side, you could just see like this sea of people is just all going oi, and they're just watching this thing, and it just looks like what is it called?
Lord of the Rings,
in the lungs. Do you know in your lungs you've got those fucking wavy boys? That's what it made me think of.
What?
The wavy boys in lungs. Do you know the wavy boys in lungs?
In your lungs?
Yeah.
I always think they're like broccoli. You got like broccoli.
Yeah, but no. Like I'm talking like cellular level. Like
I haven't really looked.
They're like wavy boys. The wavy boys in your lungs. Come on, somebody tell me what they are. That's what it made me think of.
Oh, they're like little hairs.
Oh, I guess so. I can't remember. I'd see. I could ask Jaden. She'd be able to tell me in seconds.
Okay. Wavy boys in your lungs.
Actually,
by doing that, they look like that.
Text. What are the wavy things in lungs called? See if she responds.
Yeah, because they look like that.
Yeah, it's just like this. Like they were just giving this thing. It was mad. It looked absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
But they like had really, really long intros to their songs. Like really theatrical. Everything's theatrical. But it kind of, that is their thing, I guess. You've got like a lot of Grim Reapers around and all this like dramatic stuff, and then into these. The music is like kind of like chugs along doing a riff, and then it changes to a different riff for a different tempo kind of thing, and then it goes into a different one, and then we're singing, and then we're going back into one of those chugs. What I've been thinking is on the drive home from the gig, I thought we could rate any gigs that we go to, or if there's music that you like or listen to, whatever, with the MUSOS name. So like horse, except completing MUSOS.
So
means 5 stars.
So MUSOS is 5 stars, and 1 star is
It's perfect.
Or mo. Okay.
2 is moo. Yeah. Okay. So given so there's so one of the things that I'm terrified of is damaging my hearing. So this plays massively into my rating because it was definitely the loudest concert I've ever been to, and I didn't really particularly enjoy it. Maybe it wasn't just for me.
That's a hot take. No, I get
So
you.
I'm going to say Metallica alive were moo.
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 They were moo.
Moo. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I think, yeah. Well, at least you didn't pay for it.
Exactly. I got paid.
But then again, you did pay for it in probably a few years of being able to listen to anything.
Yeah, I've definitely cut myself 8 years short.
I do have a problem with some festivals when it's just like, man, this isn't loud enough. You got to feel it. Like, you got to be loud enough you can feel it. But then at the same time, you do not need it to be just destroying. There's like a line.
There were moments where I thought we might reach the fabled brown note because it was so loud, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard about the brown note?
Was it just
Are you gone again?
When it just no.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah. What? It was just like, it just told me your stream had gone, and I was like, no, it better not have been that's the case. But you heard about you do know what the brown note is?
I'm assuming it's just like, is it like brown noise? Like it's just like a
no. It's there was this thing before about a brown note that was like a note played at a certain frequency would vibrate at the perfect amount that it would just relax the sphincter of your bowels.
Right, okay. Nice.
You just shit your pants.
Lovely.
So that's what the brown note is. Anyway.
I've heard of, I think,
educational
is it
podcast.
Pink noise? I guess that's where
Pink
that comes
noise.
from.
Well, there's all different ones. Like,
there's all different ones, yeah.
Do you know what?
Anyway,
Because I know there's different types of white noise as well. Because like people having white noise to listen
they
to
do. Yeah.
There's like, what do you listen to? Like E724 BFT.
Yeah.
It's like, well, no, I don't know. But also I've had a playlist on for the boys before on Spotify. If you're out of the house and you want to put some white noise on, I just put on some on a playlist on Spotify. It's like a 10-hour playlist. It plays like loads of different ones. Some of them are fucking terrifying. Like,
but the sound.
They sound like a plane is coming. You're on a plane that's coming down. Like, it's just like, and you're like, oh no. And you're just like, I'm trying to sleep here, but you're giving me some serious anxiety. Like, it's horrible. Like, some of it is genuinely bad. Also, on that gig, Suicidal Tendencies were supporting, but also there was another support act, a little known band called Evanescence, who were like the main support act.
Oh, sick.
When I got offered the gig, I immediately ran to see who was supporting, because I think the last time Metallica were out, they brought Slipknot with them, which
man.
I would have been, I'm down 100%. Like, lock me in. So it was Evanescence, and I'm like, do you know what? I probably wouldn't have gone out of my way to see them.
Yeah.
But I'd listened to them enough growing up to be like, I'd enjoy this, I think. So I was like, yeah, cool. And then because of the way my breaks were, it was just like, it turned out that I could kind of watch all of it. So I
sick.
packed up. So I was like, yeah, cool. I go watch all of Evanescence kind of. And they were playing, and I was like, oh, actually, there's a bunch more songs that I know that I didn't know. I didn't remember that I knew, kind of things. Her vocal was one of the best live vocals I think I've ever heard.
Mad. Yeah, sick.
It was unreal. Like, and the thing is, like, I don't know how much Evanescence you've listened to before, but she belts the entire time. She's going for it. And it's like, how are you doing this?
Yeah, how are you doing this? Yeah,
and how are you not missing at all?
Yeah.
Like, and it was absolutely, it was so good. Like,
that's mad.
And then so I watched that, and I was so hyped because I was like, oh my God, this is going to be one hell of a gig. Metallica coming on after this is going to be wild. And then Metallica were, in my eyes, a bit of a flop. I'd have much rather just seen Evanescence, because they were like so tight. Like, that's what made it so much worse watching Metallica afterwards, is that Evanescence,
because the support was
good.
Yeah, they killed
and
it.
It sounded good. Everything sounded on point. Yeah. She was insane. Like, vocally and everything, and it was just like brilliant. So
how's the volume?
Great
for them.
It was loud. It was still loud.
It was loud,
but it wasn't unbearably loud.
Yeah.
But it's that classic. They give a support act less PA kind of thing. They didn't.
Yeah,
give them
usually
the
they
full-
put they put a bit of tape on the master. They put a bit
Yeah,
of
yeah,
tape which says support, and then that comes off when the main band play.
Yeah, and then they put an extension on the master slider for Metallica, and the kid just kept
Metallica.
going.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was one of those. It's like a fair where they hit the fucking bang and it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they were really, really good. And so my rating for the live performance of Evanescence is MUSO.
Oh, Muso.
And
Yeah,
to be honest, they missed the S, the MUSOs, only because their biggest song, "Bring Me to Life," where it's a "Wake me up inside." So that guy isn't actually and never was in the band.
Oh, so who says it?
So they brought in a guy specifically for this song because the label,
Hey, man.
because at the time, Linkin Park were huge, Limp Bizkit was huge, and they all had that new metal sound with someone rapping.
Yeah.
So they were like, well, this song will be massive, but you need someone to rap on it. That's just the way the industry is at the
Wait,
moment.
they didn't hire that guy?
Well, he wasn't in the band. He was never in the band. It was the
He's
label.
not going
put
to
him
follow him around and just be their alarm
just
clock.
to do that one song. And so he was never in the band. He was just there for that bit. Like, and so when they're performing live, it's such a bit of the song. Like, it's so integral to the song for it. Wake me up, because everyone loves that bit.
Yeah.
But it doesn't happen live. There's no one saying it. It's like the crowd is saying, "Wake me up." Like,
Oh, it's not even in the.
it's not there.
Why?
It's-
You
so
think
it's
they
like-
would like sample it in?
Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. So you don't even get the save me. Like,
wake me up. Yeah,
you
no,
don't
you
get that.
need that.
It doesn't
Where
exist.
is that guy?
I don't know. And so that's the
Wake me.
reason they don't get the S.
Maybe
on
no
Musos.
one woke him up that morning, and he's
No,
in his
exactly.
hotel,
He's
and
like-
he's just
that's why
like
he's so angry about
I
it.
feel like I
he's
need
like,
to be
I was
somewhere.
going to be there, but I needed a nap. You were supposed to wake me up.
Wake me up.
But that's the
why he's
reason they don't get the full
the full S.
the
He wasn't
full
there.
Musos. They
full
just
5
get
stars.
Muso, which is 4 stars, I guess. which
Yeah, that's
is
pretty good.
A good.
That is
score.
still that's very good.
But it made me then think on the way home about, because I much preferred the support act to the main act.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
made me think of like what other sort of gigs that I've been to or that I've sort of attended where I've preferred the support over the sort of main act.
Yeah.
And I can think of 2 other occasions. I don't know what if you come across any where there's like any support acts that stand out for you.
I've had a couple where I feel like they get nerfed by the equipment, where they're just like the band has the huge setup, lights, screens, everything.
It's
and
usually
then
they've got a
the support
catwalk
act
going in
is
the
like,
middle
man,
of this-
you get
yeah.
like 3 square meters in front of our drum kit, and you get this, and there's no lights, and it's not quiet, and they do all
And
this
you
stuff.
can't go out onto the
So
catwalk. No,
yeah, it's a bit like you're not really getting the full thing.
no.
Oh yeah, I saw Kings of Leon, and their support was Temper Trap.
Yes,
Which is
I was
mad.
there.
Were you there?
I was stood next to you.
Oh yeah. Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you
I
were.
remember your sister was there. I remember.
Did I know you were there though? Was there something like that? Did I
We
not know
knew
you
we
gonna
were
be there?
going. Yeah, but we didn't plan to. We just sort of arrived at the same bit together.
See, the reason I don't remember that is because we've been to other gigs at Kudos before, and to me,
Yeah.
just molds into one.
The same
And I
gig.
think we stood in the same spot, which is even more confusing.
Yeah, probably.
I think we did. Anyway,
Probably.
Temper Trap. I think I remember them
Yeah, they
being
were good.
They were good.
But I think Sweet Disposition was wild.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's because that song is like so good.
His vocalists are mad. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they were really, really good. I can't think of any really bad supports. Like I just don't remember them, which is why
Yeah.
they probably weren't.
I remember, so the 2 like crazy, the ones I've gone, what the hell? I remember I went to see Tom Odell
Oh yeah.
live when he'd just been like nominated for the Brit Awards. Like the first year, like it was just as he was about to sort of become Tom Odell.
Yeah.
I tickets, and I was like, cool. I like a couple of his songs. I was like, yeah, I'll go. They were super cheap, and it was in like Cardiff Uni. Sent a text out to all my mates, like, I've got 2 tickets, who wants to come? Nobody responded.
Yeah. Like,
and I'm like, cool.
Who's that?
And then one of the boys like sends me a message outside of the group going, you still got that ticket? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'm coming. I'm like, great, yeah.
Yeah,
it was
boys.
me, him, and
you, him,
of, like,
and another
teenage girls
Yeah.
and their dads. And so it was great because you could stand anywhere and you could see. It was brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah.
But supporting him was George Ezra, who was nowhere near George Ezra kind of thing. But he then played a song called Budapest, and he's like, I've got the song, you can download it on my website, blah, blah, blah.
Bandcamp.
And I remember coming home from that gig, and when he plays solo, just him and acoustic, I remember coming home and I was like, there's this guy who sounds exactly like Caleb from Kings of Leon. Like when he just sings raw with just the guitar. And I was like, it is mad. Like how good this guy was.
Yeah,
I was like
super deep. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, it is unreal. Like I was just like blown away by it. So that was the one. And then the other one, I specifically went to the gig for the support act. It's the first and only time I've done it.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big fan of a band called Bleachers.
Yeah.
Jack Antonoff fronts them. He was the guitarist from Fun. He's a massive producer now. Produced Lord's album, Taylor Swift stuff. Like he's huge now. But so I follow him on Twitter, and just one day I just have a little bit of a scroll, and I saw he came up and he was like, "Oh, Melbourne, what do you want to see? And what do you want to hear?" And I'm like, "Melbourne? What?" And then I'm like, I have a look. I'm like, what? They're in Australia? I didn't know about this. Didn't see anything about this. And then as I click through this supporting Paramore, I'm like, they have to be coming to Sydney. And then I look and it was like, tonight. And I was like, I know what I'm doing tonight.
Yeah.
And then I called Jade. She's on the way home from work. I'm like, have you got any plans for tonight? And she's like, no, not really. I'm like, right, we're going to see Paramore. She's like, nah, I don't really want to. I'm like, I want to go see Bleachers. And she's like, okay, I'll come. Like, fine.
Yeah.
And she'd listened to them before, but wasn't really a fan. And then we went to the gig. I and like 2 other people know who Bleachers are, and I go crazy every time they announce a song has come out. We're going absolutely with those people. You're like, nobody knows who they are. Why are you pretending?
Yeah.
Like, but we're
this
going.
Is when we get drinks.
I'm going fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Jade's
Front
on
row
my
as
shoulders. Well. Yeah, Jade's on my shoulders.
Yeah.
And she's up there, and there's a guy dressed as Spider-Man on someone else's shoulders, and they're just dancing together.
Classic.
Like, honestly, like the Bleachers, like that band is built around live performance. It's like it's tailored to that. Like that is the best place. You can listen to their music, stream it as much as you want, but if you see them live, it's like, oh God, like this is wild. Like it's just a proper it's a show.
Yeah.
Just even like disgusting things. Like there was one moment where he like spits in the air and then catches it in his mouth.
What?
And then carries on doing what he's doing. And I'm just like, that is actually repulsive saying it out loud. But at the time, I'm like, that is the coolest thing I think I've ever seen.
That's wild.
Just like, I think this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
The image of this gig is just not what I was painting in my head. Because you were like, this live show is like incredible. And I'm thinking like, like I'm thinking of all these different things.
No, because they don't get all
that. He spat
that
up and he caught it in his mouth.
It's so basic.
And I'm like, wait, I think we have different standards.
No, but if you think about like how hamstrung a support act is, and like they get so little, they have 2 drummers, which is wild. 2 drummers in the band.
2 drummers, that's bad.
Yeah, 2 drummers playing wild because when he wrote all the music and does all the parts,
he
did it in the studio, not using a full kit, just using individual drums, and then later on went, oh, we've got too many drums.
You can't play this. There's no way to play this. One human can't play this.
No,
it's such a producer issue to have. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, oh shit.
It's going to be the greatest live session of all time. Actually,
just get 2 drums.
One drummer cannot play this. But don't worry, I will spit in the air and then catch it in my mouth.
No one will notice we've got two drummers.
I bet after that show, they were like, dude, why did you do the spit thing again, man? Like you did
Like,
the
he
spit
kept pointing
thing,
at the drum.
and they're like, that guy, he had his partner on his shoulders. He loved it. He loved the spit thing.
He
it was
loved
you.
the spit thing.
It was you.
me. But honestly, it was one of the best live performances. And you can ask Jade. Like we've seen some. I put it up there in my top 5 ever live performances, and it was a support act. Like we've seen some crazy bands. Like we've seen AC/DC, we've seen Foo Fighters, we've seen Muse, we've seen like the Killers, we've seen loads. And it's definitely up there in the top 5, possibly top
5.
3. And they only got like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and a support act. It was so good.
Can't believe he spat and caught it in his mouth.
He caught it in his mouth. But then another thing, which would be super cool, right? I guess it could work. Maybe it wouldn't. But there's flaws in it. But I think so. You know how, especially if you've got a really big band, who've been playing for a while, they've got a shitload of music. I think it would be like really good because sometimes you get a support act who's on a Venn diagram. There is crossover.
Yeah.
But not a lot, maybe. Mm-hmm. But if you like say, we're not going to play these songs. Do you want to cover one?
Yeah.
That would be mad. Like I was just thinking, like while I was there, I was like,
that would be mad if it was one. You could say, "Hey, would." I reckon it doesn't happen because
who's ready for like Metallica? And like everyone's loving it. And like, okay, well, here's one, bang.
Yeah, that would be mad.
Metallica track.
Bands should
just be like, yes,
they need to communicate more, 100%, because they're keen and ready.
Yeah, because
but then
the crowd's in.
Do you reckon then they're all like, damn, I can't wait to hear the actual band play that song? Or no?
Yeah, but I guess if you kind of know that, this one isn't going to be on. Like, that would bleed through to people that wouldn't happen. But I think that would be so good. And then you come away. Say if you did it, you could come away from a tour and then you have like essentially a compilation album of covers of your songs.
I've got one better.
Recorded.
If you're a cover band and you get a real big slot, fuck it, just play all their songs before they even come out, and then get the fuck out of there.
Just run.
And just the crowd are gonna love it. They're gonna love you because you're just playing Mr. Brightside, and then the Killers are gonna come out and be like, dude, what the fuck? And then you get the fuck out of it. You run.
Yeah. You just do the set in order.
Yeah,
because
you call yourself the runners, the coverers,
the coverers,
and then they become the Killers. Killers, fucking.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. But I thought that would be such a fun sort of thing. Like, because you get like all these.
No, I think it would. Yeah, it's a great way to overlap because otherwise it's like, well, like they're having this support band on. They're supposed to support them, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah. But I just feel like
because you get
a lot of times
you get some that are like, we'll bring them on at the end or that kind of thing.
Yeah,
but
do that thing.
But if you're like, you can get the crowd already sort of fired up and because a lot of the time they're just standing around. But if if they're gonna do a cover of something that everyone's here for, like and it's not gonna be on the set, then cool. Like because everything's sort of predetermined beforehand.
Totally.
It's like cool. We're not gonna do this one.
No, I think that would work really well. I reckon bands should definitely. They just need to chat a little bit before. Because sometimes it's hard, if you are going to do a cover, one thing you kind of want to talk about as a support, if you're going to be like, I might chuck a cover in my set, you kind of have to like talk to the band and be like, just to check, you guys mind if I cover some random song? Just in case they're going to, like, if they chuck a cover in, the last thing you want to do is cover the same song, you know? So you do talk and you say,
Can you it?
As long as you did it first though.
Yeah, you did it first, so they copied you, so it's fine.
They copied you.
You did their set first, so they copied you. But no, I think it would be so good, like because it would be like the experience for the person attending would be so much better. Just because I don't know this band, but they did a version
100%.
of a song that I know from the band I'm here for. Like you get hyped for that. It would be so good.
I reckon like pitching that to bands. I mean, like, hey, this is my version of your song, and they'll like if they're a good band, they'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's sick. It's just the problem. The problem I think what it comes down to a lot is that it's just often the high profile bands. I feel like there's no dialogue between the bands actually at all.
Oh no, yeah,
They're just
no.
booked by the agency management label that have been like, yep, this band's going to come and play. And then there's like a minute in the hallway when they're like, hey, we're the band, nice to meet you, thanks for having us. And then they go on, do the show, and then they never actually talk about anything ever.
Yeah.
So I think that's a shame. But then again, I think a lot of band support relationships are not that. And they're like mates. And then I think 100% that's when it's like,
Yeah, but
get that
I
going.
think it'd be such a good
otherwise,
thing. I think
play
it'd
all
be
their
so
fucking
good.
songs and run.
Yeah, do the runners. The runners.
Do the runner. The runners.
The
I reckon.
runners. The runners.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
I
so funny.
listen to podcasts.
Do
and
you?
I have stolen an idea from a podcast.
Oh, nice.
It's a little game that I would like to partake in over the next 2 weeks, I guess. We'll do it 2 weeks. But what I would like is in this podcast that I listen to, I don't think there's going to be much overlap.
Are you covering a
listenership.
podcast right now?
Hi, welcome to my new podcast.
This is a cover of...
They wrote down, I think it could be really fun, the A to Z of their favorite things. And I would like you to write down the A to Z of your favorite things.
That's good. So it's like under A, it's anything, but like you
Anything
only get one
with
spot
A.
for A.
Yeah. The A to Z of your favorite things. So it's essentially,
that's really good.
I think, if we do that, and then so next week,
Wait,
we'll
can
both,
they be
we'll
like-
both do it down.
Can they be like a summer breeze, or are we talking about like physical things like a pair of
it's
AirPods?
your favorite things.
Anything.
It's your favorite things. It could be. The
So you get a bit
sensation of
cheeky. If you'd
the
used up a
S
couple
could
of
be-
T's, if you use up a couple of T's, you get to an S, you can be like smell of the, and then you could like put that thing back in. You get a couple
I
cheeky
guess so.
ones
You
back
could,
in
you
there.
Could, look, we're not going to be like super strict on it. It's kind of just going to be fun.
Yeah.
But I think like, it could be the peeing when you've been holding it in for 20 minutes. Like that is a fucking incredible feeling.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So
I like that.
we'll do like split it down the middle, like A to M, I think it is, next week. And then the week after we'll do
N.
N to Z.
That thing when it's like, I need to start the entire alphabet song from the top.
No,
to know what I'm up to.
no, because you're doing it in
ABCD.
sections. LMNOP. That's what I hit.
LMNOP.
I was like,
Elemental P.
Elemental
That'd be a good band name. Elemental P.
Elemental.
That's actually a great band name.
I reckon it's taken. It's got to be.
Elemental P. Well, it depends how you spell it.
ELEMENO.
Yeah. Elemental P. Elemental P.
Or we just be called
Elemental
Elemental.
P. Elemental P. Like a rap name.
Elemental.
LMNOP. No, I just said the letters again.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. So by next week,
Yep.
Tom, I need you to have your
A to
at
M.
least A to M. But if you just write them all out,
Absolute
it'll probably
favourite
be
things.
easier. Yeah,
A to
your
M.
absolute favorite things. The A to
can
Z
do that.
of Thomas E. South.
Yep.
I think it'll be so fun. But it'll I think it'll be some ludicrous things. But I think
like
that'll
that.
be really, really
Okay.
fun.
Done.
Really fun thing.
Done. I just went to, this is random. I went to the gym earlier today, and this is completely unrelated, but I go to Plus Fitness.
The gym is my favorite thing beginning with G.
Oh.
And also J.
Gym. He works at the gym.
Gym
Went to the gym because I'm trying to get back into the gym. Anyway, I've been a member for a long time. I'm trying to find my keys. Anyway, on my keys, I've got like, it's like Plus Fitness, so I've got like a little disc
A
thing.
fob.
A
Yeah.
fob. I've got a fob. The fob is,
Is it expired?
it's falling apart. No, it still works.
Oh,
It still
no.
works. It's literally degrading because it has existed for so long. So apparently now there's like an app people use. You can use like NFC on your phone, and I see all the little kids going in there using their phones and stuff. You can like get in on some app, and I'm like, I've signed up for so long that I'm back from like pre-login days. I'm not even like in the
Yeah. You don't
like,
have anything to log
I'm
into.
in the system, but like when I go to log in, my email doesn't even work. It doesn't even register. Like, so I'm just not in there. I don't have like an online account, whatever that is. So one day I go in there and my fob's being funny. And I'm like, okay, I've actually got to go chat to the gym girl and be like, hey, how do I get this app? And she's like, oh, you just sign up on the thing. And I'm like, yes. Well, like, I can't sign up on the thing because I'm a member. I'll tap this thing, but it doesn't come up. Like, it doesn't work. It doesn't accept my email. So she has to do something. And she's like, that's okay. I'll send you a verification email and then you just click this thing and it'll work. And then she goes, cool, I'll just pull up the profile. What's your name? And she pulls up my name. And you know how, like, at these gyms, when you first sign up, they take a picture of you. They take like a headshot. They take a headshot of you. And I think it's so they know. I think every time you tap in, it comes like your little face comes up on the screen for them. Part of that is probably because they don't want people
Wait a minute,
sharing.
that's not Margaret. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my profile comes up. There's just some guy. There's just some other guy on my profile. To be fair, he's like a white dude. He kind of looks like me, but it's not me. Right. And she pulls up this profile, and I'm looking at this thing, and I've actually got. Wait, I should see if I can actually. It might take me a second to log into the app. Got the Plus Fitness app.
Wait, is his picture still there?
Yeah, it's just some picture of someone else on my thing. It's not me.
Brilliant.
It's fucking brilliant. So I'm assuming this guy, and he is. I can see he's from the Surrey Hills Plus. Like where the photo was taken was where I took my photo. So this is the guy that signed up before or after me.
No. It's a guy. You were stood there, ready to have your picture taken like this, like a good boy. Mm-hmm. And this guy walks in behind you and just over your shoulder, just like walking in and just screenshot over the shoulder, focus over the shoulder.
Oh, it's so fucking funny. Anyway, I've just discovered that after like 5 years at this gym, I actually have, well, like, the security obviously is very good because there's...
Well, you could have committed a crime.
I could have just been someone else.
That's not
me.
Not Tom.
This other guy.
Or if
the other thing is, he's just
doing crimes and they got all your details.
He's just a white dude. We all look the same. People think I'm you sometimes.
I know.
Because we're both musicians and we're just, we look like this.
And we're drone on.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that's brilliant, actually. I love that there's just been a different guy. I had a Plus Fitness account, and they kept texting me saying, like, stop letting loads of people in.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah, in Rydalmere. I was like, I texted back going, guys, I've never been to Rydalmere. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, my God. Hold up.
I've never been to that suburb in my entire life.
I can't really see the...
Oh, my God, it's you.
He looks like me.
That guy. That's fucking brilliant, actually.
How funny is that? He looks like me, though.
Yeah, but I want to know, right?
Who is that guy?
If we can find this guy, I want to know if...
I want to see his picture of me.
Well, I want to see... Yeah, well, I want to see his after picture, because that was like, how many years ago?
Yeah, what if he's just this huge jack dude and I'm just like I look the same. I'm worse. 5 years. I could have been that guy. He stole my life.
Yeah.
Whatever your name was. He weirdly looks kind of like me, though. Hold up. Look.
I mean...
No wonder
they think... that he's
No
white.
wonder they think it's the same... Well, I don't know. But it's pretty funny.
I'm not...
I don't know.
Can't
Ish.
really
maybe at a thumbnail that big, you'd be like,
honest,
that's him.
I don't think you're growing that facial hair, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't think you got it in you. You don't have the stones.
This guy's better than me in every way.
Yeah.
Whoever you are.
For 5 years.
I don't know. Anyway, I just thought it was funny because I hadn't seen it in 5 years, and then suddenly it's like, that's my profile. That's not me.
That's not
anyway. Yeah. I didn't tell her. Or maybe I did tell her. I was like, oh, that's not me. And I was like, oh, whatever. Can I log in? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, cool. It's funny. Yeah.
Hey, do you want? We had a couple of clips from the last pod that sort of people enjoyed talking about some
the Woolies baskets.
Items.
We're talking about food items?
Yeah, well, so I quickly we were talking
true.
about reduced food. I just wanted to share with you my wins for today.
Oh, nice.
Before we do anything.
Well done. Yeah, nice.
Because I before this, I was out with the boys. I needed to go get some stuff, so I went into Coles and I was like, oh, I've scored here. I've played a blinder. I've got some great whoopsies going on here, as we call them. And then somehow I then ended up in Woolies afterwards. I've been to Coles, I've been to Aldi. Somehow I ended up in Woolies. I don't know why. I can't remember why. But anyway, I got to Woolies and there's a gathering of people. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be speaking to Tom in about an hour. This could be peak. Right?
Wait, there's a gathering. What do you mean?
So there's people crowding around, and there's one person with a sticker machine.
No, what?
And they are... So they in this particular Woolies, there is essentially a drop-off of where all the stickered reduced items go.
Yeah. The secret
And
spot.
so, yeah,
It varies
well, it's
store
not so
by store.
secret. They know where
Well,
everyone
they
is always
crowded
in the
around
same-
that. Yeah.
Well, and so this woman then was going from left to right in this, and there was a lot of stuff. She was going from left to right, doing the re-reduce.
She was doing it then. You
She
caught
was
it
doing
real
that.
time.
And I caught it in real time, and there was a crowd.
What?
And we were sat there, and everyone was quite civil. But then I was like, do we just, if you see something you like, you'd launch? And if I see something that hasn't done the extra reduce, am I assuming that everyone else is holding up for that thing too? Are we all going to launch when that one gets in?
I wonder what, like, it's like a raffle. I wonder what, like, there was probably like an I feel at stake at the end she was going to get to.
Man, the reductions. We're talking 90%.
Yeah, man.
90%. I had I bought a big
Yeah, what'd you
tray
get?
of chicken skewers,
Nice.
80 cents.
Chicken's dodgy, though. Depends how close.
Nah.
How close are we talking?
It goes off tomorrow.
Oh, it's okay.
80 cents. I've
Yeah,
eaten
that's
it already.
worth it.
I'm fine. I'm alive. Right? I've eaten it
I've already eaten it. I mean, I didn't even cook it. Didn't even cook it.
No, it was good. 80
Straight
cents.
up
You can't
in
go
the
wrong.
car on the way home.
A big
Yeah.
pot of tama, I can't remember, yogurt. Do you know the ones that have like they've got the syrups or whatever in them, like jam
You get the
stuff.
fancy,
like those like really good ones. 72 cents.
Premium.
A fucking
well done.
ginormous.
Well done.
There was like loads of stuff, and I was like, I bought.
It must have been the
too
point of the
many-
month. Yeah.
I bought too many in Coles for this, but this is peak. Like I'm at the 10%. Like I would happily clear out. But the thing was, because there was a crowd, I wasn't being an idiot and just going, well,
going
this belongs
ham.
to me now.
Yeah.
Because there was a crowd, I was being very civil.
You're
I
being
was only
watched.
picking
So you're
up a
being, okay,
couple
I'll
of
take
things.
one, take a couple of
take a
things.
couple-
Yeah.
take a
Instead
couple
of
of
just
that.
doing the full, go full friggin'.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like in Coles, I played a blinder in Coles, and these, what did I get? I got some chicken breasts, the marinated chicken breasts, the free range ones that were $13. I got them for like $3.
It's pretty good.
So they go straight in the freezer. We got some
Yep.
free
Bang, done.
range chicken
Yep.
thighs, a
Nice.
kilo of them for $4, straight in the freezer.
Freezer. Yep.
And then some more chicken breast, free range chicken breast for $2,
Yeah, all the chicken.
straight in the freezer.
Yeah.
Fly in here.
Yeah.
I'm flying.
Yeah.
So, but then, so I didn't need any more of the Woolies ones.
You
were
didn't need them. You already,
obscene.
yeah.
90%.
I find it so funny. Sometimes it is such a good deal that you're like, well, this is not anything I didn't come here for. I wouldn't even buy that in the next 6 months. I wouldn't even think of getting that thing. But because that thing is marked down to like
I'm having
80
it.
cents, I'm having it, and I'm having the rest of it, and I'm like
Well, that's it.
having.
I did not need those chicken.
I need that whole
I
bag,
need
and you just consume them. Yeah.
Yeah, 80 cents. I could not.
But
I was
it's
like,
good.
it's weird that I'm only picking up one. I hope you guys are all watching me only. Picking
Yeah.
up
I've noticed I've got a bit of a problem with, like, I think it's just like the deal mentality where I struggle. I don't like wasting stuff. I don't like
Yeah.
wasting stuff, especially stuff I pay for. I don't like wasting food. So I'll just eat things to completion. Completionist in the food realm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
sometimes you shouldn't eat the thing. Like that's not the point. It's just like, but it's hard because it's like, well, why did I spend money on this? I'm trying to get better at the beginning about deciding, but then willpower just fucking goes as soon as there's like one of those specials. I bought the other day. It's bad at the Neutral Bay Coles. They have just every day you go in there, you turn left, and at the top of like the baked goods, it's just all like the donuts and like baked weird things. They're all just like 30 cents. And it's just like, and it's just when you get in as well to be like, cool.
There's one.
It's kind of handy because you test yourself. You're just like,
there on the left.
it's right there on the left,
Yeah.
and it's all there, and it's all the stickers, and my brain just sees the reduced stickers, and it's just like, And I look at it, and I'm like, like 12 cinnamon donuts in that bag. Don't need any of them. I don't need. I'm here to get dinner, but they're like it's like 20 cents for 12.
And you're like, oh, if I eat 2, that's 10 cents a donut. That's easy. I can do that.
Yeah,
that's fine. I can do 10 cents a donut. And then you're like, yeah, but if I eat 3, then I'm making even more of a saving.
No, it's hard. It's like this.
And
You could literally
it's 5 cents a donut.
You could plot a graph on like willpower versus like savings, and like just a good deal just kills me. So that's why
same.
I kind of need to avoid deals and be more mindful in that way.
It's
to
impossible.
Eat better. But no,
that's how it's our version of girl math. It's 100% our version of girl math. We are saving money by buying this. 100%.
Yeah,
that is the way it works for us.
Yeah, it is wild.
I'm here for it. I live for it. I think it's brilliant. And to be honest, we're doing a good thing for the environment.
Exactly. But that's the bit that kind of, I think that's that little bit that gets me is like, no, they're just going to throw this in the bin. And I'm like, no. I can put that somewhere.
I will be a hero.
I can eat that. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's also just like, I don't know. It's like the poor food, it's been marked down to nothing. It's like Toy Story, It feels like this is going to be thrown in the trash.
Yeah.
You can sponsor that.
But then you can eat Woody. Yeah.
Yeah. 80 cents.
That's how it works. 80 cents to eat some Woody.
Yeah. I don't know.
I did get wood, actually, free wood with my skewers.
Oh, nice. What?
Well, they were on skewers. So you have free wood,
But they were on skewers. You didn't get it on the side. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
No. Well, they was, but you're paying
that's
for the
when you
wood
know
as
you've
well.
got a problem if you like the chicken's bad, but I'm going to take all the chicken off and then I'm going to dry out the skewers and reuse them to that's good for the environment, but re-skewer your own meat.
Re-skewer my own
That's
meat.
a sentence.
But the thing is, right, so when I was having them, like they were like paprika, garlic, onion, whatever.
Herb.
They were nice. They were nice. They weren't $8 nice for 6 skewers or however many skewers it was.
Yeah.
I'm like, not a chance I would have purchased that anyway. But it's like, also, if they were absolutely outlandishly good, then I'd keep an eye out for them again.
Yeah, exactly.
But I wouldn't have given them a chance at $8.
Like the butter chicken samosa.
Decent. Oh, mate, that was... I think that was post.
They got you.
We spoke about that.
I reckon it's marketing. I reckon that they
I think
get
it's
you with some of
amazing.
them. Because sometimes you could make me buy. I don't want Coles and Woolies to hear this, but you could make me buy almost anything if you slap one of those 95, 80 cents reduced stickers on it. I will buy it. I don't care what the fuck it is. I will literally buy that thing. And so you can like program me to buy products by marking them down less than $1. I will just buy them. I don't even know what it is. I'll be like, my brain immediately sees it and be like, how can I find a purpose for this? That is such a good deal that I have to have it. And I'm going to work out how to either consume this food or try it. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I'll try it because
does that
it's cheap,
say
and then
about
it gets
me?
marked up and I'm like, oh, fuck's sake. I don't want to pay that much for it. Bring it back down.
Yeah. It's like psychological warfare with these guys.
Yeah.
I just want, like, it's just that thing. Like, it's just, I find myself just walking around the supermarkets more and more because I'm looking for that. It's the,
You're looking for the rush of finding the deal.
The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You usually, like, I know where to look. It's either there's a bakery one and there's a fridge section. There's some random corner of a fridge section and there's just some random shit. And so at Neutral Bay, sometimes it's so bad. It's usually just like a thing of like double cream that goes off tomorrow and then some like of those like cut up carrots in a thing with dip.
And they're already mangled.
And they're already mangled and they're marked down to like $1 and they only cost like $3 and it's like I don't really want carrots or cream. Anyway.
But anyway, people were rioting about the baskets as well last week.
Yes. So I said I didn't like the baskets. And I found out through the comments why I don't like the baskets. It's because the handle's the wrong way. So the old baskets have the handle this way. The new baskets, the handle is like lengthways. And then so you hold it
like a toolbox.
Yeah, like a toolbox. And I think when you put stuff in it, I don't know. I still don't really understand.
It doesn't fit right.
It just doesn't. It's just bad. It just doesn't work.
Because
and then people were also saying,
I don't hold it. I put it in my arm.
Yeah,
like in my elbow.
You can't really do that with the new ones.
With the new one,
because they're facing the wrong way.
Yeah,
I think that's part of it.
Pop one
The
off.
handle's the wrong way because it's got this like one mono handle instead of having the two.
Mono handle. Yeah, it's cooked,
It's got this
man.
one mono handle. I don't know if it's supposed to be so you can put your food better from the side. But anyway, it sucks. I hate it. A lot of people in the comments were saying they're shit because they're trying to make you get a trolley, and then that way you'll buy more. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, but the problem is their trolleys are shit. So
Yeah, trolleys are shit. One other person was like, "Bring back." There was one person in the comments who just loves the basket trolley, the brolly. It's like that.
no,
It's like that. I hate that thing.
It feels
I
like
hate
I'm
that
dragging my food along the floor. No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
out.
just feel
Tap
like
out
I've
of
just
that one.
become like one of those old ladies with that little milk crate.
Yeah, but you've
wheelie basket
become an
thing.
old lady, but you have to.
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
There's not
it
that
doesn't
much
feel
swagger with
secure.
those things. No,
Yeah, but also like I have to give
it's
it
low.
back.
Yeah, they're not the best.
No, what is it? That I feel like
The
I
other
don't
one,
see
though-
those old lady bag trolley things anymore. When was
Maybe
the
it's
last
just
time
where
you
we
saw one of
live.
them?
Ladybag trolleys.
Yeah, lady bag trolleys.
Yeah, ladybag trolleys. I don't know.
They've been phased out.
Maybe they're gonna make a comeback. The old ladybag trolley
Yeah.
or man
I
bag
need-
trolley.
I need
Actually.
someone to snap one in the wild.
What do you
A
mean
lady
snap
bag
one? Oh, a
trolley.
photo of one.
Yeah.
So
I
just
need
go
a
up to
picture
an
of
old
one in the
person and
wild.
just snap their trolley.
Yeah, no, break it. No, they've been
wants to
phased out.
snap
Don't you know?
Don't you know? Get a basket.
Yeah. Get a basket.
Yeah. Yeah, funny.
Get one of these shit
Strange.
long ways handled basket like the rest of
Yeah.
us.
Well, soon we're gonna have little Roomba ones that like they follow you around. You know,
Yeah, I love a Roomba. Roomba.
a little Roomba basket. Room basket.
Yeah, room basket.
basket. Room basket.
Room
Yeah, I
basket.
reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, supermarkets. That's where I
Supermarkets.
spend most of. That's where I find joy, actually.
Will, a friend of the pod, Will calls
Mm-hmm.
me and will say, which of the three? That's what he'll say. Where am I? Am I in
Supermarkets.
Coles? Am I in the gym?
Oh, which one are you
Or
in?
Am I in the house?
Ah, yes.
Which
Well,
one?
you're like a
Which of the
sim.
three? Yeah, pretty much. These are the three places I
Like,
exist.
you're only going to
The
be in
fourth is
three
a gig.
places. And where does
Fourth
he
is a
go?
gig, I guess.
What's he doing?
Yeah, that's it. He's at a golf course.
Oh, he's golf. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah, but I don't think he ever goes to shop.
Very likely.
I don't think he's not
he's
a
never
cooking
gone to the
boy.
shop.
He's tried
Cooking
cooking
boy.
about 4 times. I remember during lockdown, he'd call me and be like, "Right, I've chopped an onion. What do I do now?"
Now you cry. Cry.
Cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind
funny.
of how that runs for him.
Yeah. Yes. I remember I was going to say I remember back in the day of I don't know if it was a basket thing, but Aldi, you do that thing, I don't know, I guess I'm a long time Aldi OG, but
You are.
you become one of those people who's like I think Aldi was the OG. This is back before when bags became you have to buy bags for the environment and stuff, save the planet. Aldi was always one of those ones where you always had to buy your bags. Years before
Yeah.
Coles and Woolies did that full transition,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they all did it. And Aldi, you'd always do the thing where you'd like, I don't know, I'd always do it where you'd get a box.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just scoop a box. You see
do the
something,
box.
you're walking along and you're like, right, there's one left.
I
in
have that
this
box.
tray.
Yeah,
I'm
and then you
gonna
clear
put
it
that
out.
on the
You
shelf.
clear it
I'm
out.
taking that box.
You kind of work there. You kind of employed for that moment, and then you take
Yeah.
a box. I did like in the Aldi box. It's a bit of a thing. You feel like you're like, damn, I'm just like, look at me saving money. People are going to see me walking down the street with my, dish soap box full of, cheese rings,
cheese ring, yeah, just
related
like,
products.
just oddly
power
renamed,
grained
yeah,
cheese
just
rings, and everything.
bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Like
Wheat biscuits.
just slightly off named.
Yeah.
Slightly off
Aldi,
named.
love it.
Yeah,
I do love
an
Aldi. though.
Aldi. Yeah, same.
Do love an Aldi. Except they're not. It's not what it used to be. They used to have that. The center aisle was the thing they get you
Yeah.
in for. It's not anymore. I don't think it is. I don't think it's that cheap anymore. I don't think the special buys are that good anymore. I think they just. I think now that's why now I'm hooked on the reduced stickers. I think I'm going off. I feel like you can find a better return if you play the game hard and chase the
think-
reduced stickers.
I think you are just seasoned, and you have achieved the special buys that you needed / wanted. You just completed
over time.
the middle aisle
I
essentially.
probably have completed mid aisle. You do know when you're just like,
I reckon
you
I'm like
open up the catalog and you're
85%.
like, it's garden month again, or you're like,
Yeah,
they brought
I'm
back
at
the
85%
for the fourth
completion.
year in
You're
a
probably-
row. Yeah,
You're probably like 98% completion of things that you would
yeah.
buy in that middle aisle.
I have pretty much completed
Although-
Aldi.
Yeah, I bought a garden hose in there today.
Oh, nice. Did you go in for a garden hose?
No, I didn't.
What did you go in for?
It's
always fun.
I went in just to do the general Aldi lap.
Ah,
You got
yep.
Aldi first, and then you'd pick up everything in Coles. And then, but I so my pool, there was a drain that was kind of, it was just like kind of, it wasn't on properly, so it was kind of just draining out. So I've been topping up the pool using one of the water tanks on the side of the house.
Yep.
There's another water tank, but my hose doesn't reach long enough. So I just got a second hose to attach the hoses together.
Perfect.
To then top up the pool.
Aldi is that
was
place because you have these unfulfilled problems in your life that you kind of go, oh yeah, could do with a better host, could do this, and then Aldi's the place that's like, it's right there in front of you, and it's a special buy, and you're like, I do need another host because I did think about that thing one time, and then it's just there, it's
it
there,
just catches you
and it's
at the
just
right
in.
time.
You just get it in. Yeah.
No, exactly. I bought a juicer the other day because TikTok.
Juicer. Is juicing back?
It was for a
Juicing's
bit.
back. Everything
stopped
they
being on my
cycle,
TikTok
don't
now.
they?
Yeah,
Juicer.
but not
I've
like
heard
not like
they're
an
bitch to
electric
clean.
one. Like a no. This is a manual.
Oh,
press.
the press. Yeah. I know. Yeah, they have been trending.
So I saw
the
that
manual
and
press.
it was cheap in Aldi, and I was like, I'll get one, and it'll make me decide if I want to buy a big boy.
Yep.
And then after it's great, it's fine, works great, but I'm not a big juice drinker.
Yeah, but that's always the thing with that stuff.
So I'm
it's
like,
like you
oh,
gotta.
shit.
It's a commitment.
I'm not
to
a drink calories kind
Also,
of guy.
it's like you're talking bench real estate at that point. And how many juices have you got to have a week in order to give up?
so many gadgets already.
You have a lot of
I
gadgets.
have an industrial
You have gadgets I've never seen.
deli slicer.
Oh yeah, I haven't
have
even
an
seen that at your
industrial-
place. But I remember
It
when you were
is
saying you were getting that.
So
Like,
big.
well, where do you need like another kitchen for all that stuff?
I was.
How
I
often do you
told
slice? You got to buy big
no.
ham. Oh, Christmas is coming.
Christmas
Meat raffles are coming. Get a ham.
meat raffles. We need to slam those out.
Yeah.
Meat raffles. Honestly, I've started doing my own bacon. That's what I use it for the most part.
Do you just get a leg of pork and then smoke
brine it.
No, what? Brine it.
Yeah.
You brine a leg
And then you slice it up.
and then slice
And
it.
it's like British bacon then, which is
Oh,
superior.
because it's like all that. It's the translucent stuff. I don't like that stuff. Well, I'm Australian, so I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Why
you're
is
like,
this-
you're like, oh,
why can't I see
why,
through this bacon?
You're like,
Why
why
is
is
my
my
bacon-
bacon not cooked
Why
already?
is my bacon alive?
Why is it not pre-cooked?
Yeah,
It's
it's
like, what do
weird.
you mean?
Yeah. I'm used to like the dry, like it's ham essentially. Thick
Yeah,
ham.
you essentially have ham. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is fucking stupid. It's terrifying. It's so big and loud.
The slicer, yeah.
Yeah, it's unreal. But I've got a lot of gadgets. I do like a gadget.
Yeah.
I'm not done yet though. I need a sous
On
vide.
gadgets.
Yeah.
A what?
A sous vide.
A sous vide.
Yeah, it's like you essentially you can get them like these ones, so you just put it into a pot, and it keeps the water at a set temperature.
Mm-hmm. And what do you do
So
with it?
you can just you can cook things at that temperature. So you'd sous vide steak, so then it was internally done, and then you sear it off. So it's perfect. And you just flash bang.
This is like
Or,
boiling food.
Yeah, but you put it in, you have them in vac sealed bags.
Oh yes. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So you do loads of stuff like that.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, but it's very much a me kind of thing. I love a kitchen.
Yeah, it sounds like something I would never buy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you could probably put a
it's
steak in
something
a
that
bag and throw it in
Yeah.
in a
But
pot.
I do love it. I love cooking. So it's fine.
Yeah, you do like
It's
cooking,
fine.
don't you?
It's fine.
Yeah. Sous vide.
But yeah, it's French.
But yeah,
French bandit.
the French
Pretty cool.
bandit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
We will catch you next week.
Yeah, we
I
will.
need to come
If
up
you-
with A to M.
8 a.m. I will do the same
For things.
because I think it'll be fun. And
Do the same.
if you enjoyed the episode, please let us know in the comment section or send us a message at MUSOS Podcast everywhere. If you
Yeah.
didn't enjoy it, tell someone else that cares. Thanks for listening.
Exactly.
We
Yep.
have
That's
been
how we
Musos.
treat the listeners. Come
If
say
they
hey
didn't
on
care- If
socials.
they didn't like it, they wouldn't have made it this far.
No, they would not have. They would have turned off a long time ago. Fair play.
Unless they're like proper hate watching, which thanks for being here.
Yeah, well, thank you for
Thanks for hating us enough to care.
Unless that's our thing, we could
Yeah, maybe.
just triggering
Maybe.
stuff. Anyway,
Trigger it. Anyway.
we'll be back next week. Thanks, guys.
Woo.